time right. It's almost time, baby. You ready?
I'm so ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Now, make sure y'all hitting the thumbs up. Make sure y'all comment and let us know where y'all tuning in from. The show Get 'Em to the Metaverse is about to start. Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Come on, make some noise. Put some fire emojis in the comment section. It's about to be insane. It's about to be insane. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Yeah. It's called Get 'Em to the Metaverse.
We gotta get 'em to the Metaverse.
That's joy.
Hey, y'all. Hey,
JDun right here. It's called Get 'Em to the Metaverse. You gotta
get
get 'em
to
the
Metaverse.
Woo! Hold up. Hey, hold up. Hey, first of all, how you feeling, JoyReign?
Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Get 'Em to the Metaverse. We miss y'all, and we have so much to talk about. But first, before we get into all of that good stuff, JDun, how you feeling today?
You know I'm feeling like I'm about to snap back, like my name was Snapdragon. Because we gonna be talking about cool stuff, and I'm about to act up. Yeah, you know what's up. Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, y'all. Welcome back to Get 'Em to the Metaverse, where our mission is to help to make the most extraordinary metaverse the most normal part of life. With your girl, JoyReign, and your boy, JDun. And we are so happy to be back. Like Joy said in the intro, it's been a little while. And we miss y'all so much. We miss y'all so much. And speaking of, we got our sis in the building making some noise.
Hey,
we appreciate you tuning in. It's a good time, Joy. I don't know if you feel it in the air, but it is summertime. And
it sure is.
You should notice it on my forehead. And the house is cool, you know what I'm saying? Because like cool. Y'all know, your boy don't go get in the lawn. He don't cut no grass. We don't do that manual labor over here, okay? But it's a blessing to be on this podcast with y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us and being part of what is the most littiest podcast that has anything to do with VR, XR, heck, any podcast. No, there's no podcast more littier.
Come on.
Being honest. But anyway, Joy, Are you ready? Because this week, we got a lot of breaking news.
Yes, we sure do.
All right, well, let's get started right now. So, listen up, y'all. We want to talk about first where we have been the last few weeks. We've been in preparation for an annual event that happens in a special place with a special type of people. And Joy, you want to tell them a little bit more about the Pitch 2024 that we was a part of?
Yes, so we had the opportunity to mentor and coach some incredible, brilliant HBCU students. I mean, they make me so proud. A lot of people show the bad side of, the next generation and whatnot, but these kids make me so proud, and I'm not so fearful of the future. But anywho, they are so incredible. They are the Thurgood Marshall College Fund students that applied for this pitch and got chosen from 42 different HBCUs around the country. So it's the brightest of the bright.
Yes.
Came here and they were pitching for scholarship money, and they brought all their brilliance to this and got to experience some VR stuff for the very first time. And we were the conduits of that, introducing them to this technology. So I am so excited about this. It was such a great time. We had other people that was there with us. Shout out to the Bureau. And I mean, it was just incredible.
Listen, you guys don't understand. Our mission, once again, is to help to make the extraordinary metaverse an ordinary part of life. That is the whole point of why we do this podcast. It's the whole point why me and Joy wake up every day and do VR and XR. And so when you get to be around other students, black and brown students, and not just that, just different cultures who are going to HBCUs, connecting to this purpose, we were able to bring them into the metaverse for the very first time. And what we are super excited about is that the winning team for the Pitch 2024 was a team that me and Joy got a chance to actually talk with, connect with, work with, and it was a VR project that was produced in Unity while at the pitch. This thing is only 4 or 5 days total when they're actually in competition mode, really more like 3 because the last day is really just the finals. And the team that won actually built Culture Connections, which is an incredible application that was kind of showing how to different cultures connect to one another. So if you're going to Japan and you want to learn the customs and things like that, they built an app like that, and they actually had it functioning in headset.
Yeah,
you guys don't understand it. The first time the team touched headsets, most of them was at this event, and we were the conduits, like Joy said. So
yeah, and these students, they didn't know each other. Yeah. And if they did, they weren't in the same group. So they just got to learn their the people that they were working with, and they are just so brilliant. I was so proud. I felt like a mama bear, like, oh, there they go, they won. It was incredible.
Well, I will say this, you the best looking mama bear I ever seen in my life. All right.
Oh,
all right. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But y'all, it was tremendously a blessing to be a part of the pitch. Thank you again, Thurgood Marshall College Fund, for allowing us to be a part. Thanks again to the Bureau. Thanks again to all of you who just want to hear about and been asking, where have we been? That's where we've been. We've been working on that. So that's why we've been quiet. That's why we hasn't been streaming as much. We're always in the background. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all a secret. I'm putting on my camera. I rarely do this. If you don't see us, we working. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. If you don't see us, we ain't
working.
I promise you, we ain't sleep. We are working. Absolutely, absolutely. So let's get into the next topic, because we're not the only ones that's been working. Okay. So Microsoft now, Joy. Let's go. Let's do this. This give them to the metaverse. We do things differently here. Absolutely. You remember watching the Quest Pro keynote?
Yes.
You remember when the CEO of Microsoft comes on talking to Mark. He's saying, we got this partnership. We're going to do these incredible, amazing things. Shout out to Mark. But the situation here is we waited for almost 2.5 years
Come
after
on.
that keynote to actually see any
See
fruition,
some movement.
see
Right.
some movement. So we finally got Word, Excel, PowerPoint. They're web apps, but we'll take them. We finally have Xbox on the platform, but now Microsoft, just on the build stage, just a few days ago, a week ago,
Mm-hmm.
announced volumetric apps are coming to the Quest platform. They are deepening their partnership with Quest. They're deepening their partnership with Meta to bring what is kind of, can we be honest, Joy, Apple Vision Pro esque
Come on.
applications, which we're happy to see. We know
Yeah.
we Quest fans over here. Y'all already know that. So Joy, tell me, what do you think? Do you think this gonna matter? Look, we got it on the screen right now. Do you think this is something that you're gonna be using? They talk about 3D applications and stuff like that. What do you think?
All right, so we're talking about the comparison all the time between Apple Vision Pro and Meta going head to head,
Yes.
implementing stuff from each company. And we have both headsets. So we're like, oh, this had Apple Vision Pro, they took this from Meta, or Meta took this from that, or whatever the case may be, right? So I think from based on the thing that I did today in Apple Vision Pro, I don't know if we're going to talk about it and whatnot, but Meta needs some whatever they can get. Come on and bring it, because listen, the
Come
thing
on.
that we did in Apple Vision Pro today.
Come on. Look, and y'all have to. In fact, it's on the channel. It's on the channel. We ain't gonna talk about it. Go back on the YouTube channel. It's on the channel because this give them to the Metaverse. We ain't gonna talk about that right now. But
yeah, that's
what
that's
she's
for spatially
saying,
aware.
what she's saying though, what she's actually saying is Meta, we need everything we can get over here. Okay.
Yeah.
So Microsoft,
Apple
thank
coming
you.
in hot.
Yeah, Apple is coming in hot, and remember, it's only been out 4 months. And it's starting to heat up. We just reviewed a new game that came on the platform that's on the channel as well. So there's two videos on the channel this week that you can go check out, and a podcast about one of those games. So check that out. We ain't gonna get into much deeper, but I do want to say this. I am happy to see Microsoft finally. Insert rock meme right here. Finally bringing some type of fruition to their promise to have the Quest be more of their VR headset. We do know that Xbox is going to have a headset, and so we'll see how this is going to all play out. But I don't know, Joy. I need these volumetric apps to happen
also,
now.
too, Google and Samsung, they're going to be throwing their hat in the ring as well for an XR headset. So, like we said, this podcast, the summer of XR, is heating up.
Listen, we enjoy we was talking about the title of this. I wanted to call it "This Ain't Hot Girl Summer."
Oh my God.
This XR summer, okay? All right, no more hot girl summer. Shout out to everybody who repping the headsets. This XR summer, okay? But anyway, we gonna keep talking about that because here's the funny part. It's not just Microsoft working. We just was talking about them. Apple has got their event in 2 weeks. June 10th is coming in hot. So June 10th through I believe the June 14th, Apple will be debuting what is believed to be Vision Pro 2.0. And there's been some rumors. There's been some hints.
The rumors are flying.
That personas will be getting updated. We will get some new opportunities and ways that we can build out applications on the platform that wasn't there before. The actual thing that came out today, we could quickly say this, the What If experience was an incredible thing from Marvel. It was actually, the reason why it's so major is because it was actually the first Unreal Engine application on the Vision Pro. And up until now, you guys know that Apple and Epic with Fortnite and etc. do not like each other. So the point that we now have something running on the Vision Pro with Unreal Engine, that means that there might be some announcements at WWDC that's going to open up the platform even more. And Joy?
I mean, there's a lesson in that because, companies that don't like each other come in together to take down another foe, a mutual foe. Listen, it's just so much going on, but get with it.
You do know that Unity has been the major platform for all VR and mobile gaming. Unreal is working with Meta. Now, it was promised at the same Quest Pro keynote We have not quite seen it fully fledged yet. It is some apps out there. It's not full fledged yet support, but it is there. But I think Vision Pro, like you said, foes can get together. We got to see what it's going to be. So you guys are going to probably get a special episode of Spatially Aware Podcast when WWDC 24 keynote is over. So this the thing, y'all. Not only is Microsoft working, Apple working. This is why we call it XR Summer. Okay. Immersed. Okay.
They throwing their hat in the ring too.
They're throwing their hat in the ring too. Why not? Okay, we got Quest 3s, you got Apple Vision Pros, and now you got the Visor. Visor is coming in hot September 19th in Austin, Texas. We, JDun, JoyReign, hopefully, if everything goes to plan, will be in the building to check out the all-new Visor. Finally, the makers of Immersed, which is a work application that is basically the number one work application on the Quest platform and now on Apple platform, HTC Pico, is launching their own XR glasses form factor headset called the Visor. Now, Joy, I want to name you some stats real quick. And you tell me,
ahead on.
You like PlayStation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, PlayStation has this thing called PlayStation VR 2, which I know you don't rock with that as much. but eye tracking, I heard in the PlayStation VR 2 is top notch, and actually the Visor actually has those same components inside of it for eye tracking. So in this small form factor that's supposed to be lighter than a smartphone, they have eye tracking. Now, you may have you ever heard of BOE? Have you heard of BOE before?
No, what is that?
So that is going to be the 4K lenses that's inside of this thing, the 4K displays, the same people that Apple uses as well for their displays. Now, I know you know this name, Snapdragon in the building.
Of course you know Snapdragon.
Right? You know we Snapdragon insiders over here. Well, the first that we know confirmed, we don't know what's coming after this or before this, the first confirmed device, XR2 Gen 2 Plus. Now, I want to make sure you guys understand this. XR2 Gen 2 is in the Quest 3. That was the next step platform for VR and mixed reality. Well, this is the XR2 Gen 2 Plus. It is the 4K model, supposedly for the Visor and other headsets that's coming out at some point this year. Believe that Samsung, I believe, is also going to be using this chip, and Visor has this inside of it. They're also working with, do you know this name, Joy? Intel. Okay, so let's go back. We got BOE, we got PlayStation eye tracking, we got Snapdragon, they got Intel in here to work with the chips and the manufacturing of it to make sure that the wireless connection while you're using this, whether it's USB-C with your laptop or computer, everything works smoothly. And the last one is the one that really got me. It was the way they're actually building this thing out. I believe it's Pegatron. It's going to be crazy because Apple uses this company as well to build their phones and other things like that. So it's just a whole lot of amazingness that they are doing. So shout out to Ringe and the team over at Immerse.
Taking a little bit from here, a little bit from there, just taking the best parts and putting it together. So I cannot wait to see.
Look, Alex said, "Intel them." That's right, Intel them. We appreciate you, fam, for tuning in, bro.
Hey,
you know
Alex.
what it is when you checking in. We appreciate you, fam. So I don't know, Joy. With Qualcomm, you know, that's our fam. That's home for us, right? You know, with Intel, with BOE, with the eye tracking. And supposedly they're also going to be they're going to be talking to third-party developers to see how they can bring more apps to their own enterprise store. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And they've already said they're going to have their own avatar system and all kind of. I don't know, man. It's just going to be. It's going to be wild. I'm so excited.
I just hope they're up to par.
Look, say it one more time.
I really hope the avatar system is up to par because I am so crucial about the avatar system. Because if your avatars are whack, I am not using your app at all.
Wait. That is a quotable. That is a quotable. One more time. We gonna say it one more time. What was it? One more time.
But if your avatars are whack, right? I am not using your app.
That's a quotable, y'all. I just want y'all to know y'all heard it here. We're gonna put that on a shirt. If your avatars are whack, we ain't using your app. All right? Bet that up. All right? So we said all that and we mentioned PlayStation. Well, Joy, I told you this is a jam-packed show.
Yeah.
All right, we're about to talk about your favorite VR headset here. Okay, this
Do
is
not
your favorite.
no.
Well, can I say it may not be your favorite for PlayStation, but it might
There
end
we
up
go.
being your favorite for PC VR because they just there's some leaks, some rumors. Now we do know legally, officially, PlayStation, Sony has come out and said they are making this thing compatible with PC VR. What we thought at first was this is going to be a Steam Link-esque type thing that you use like virtual desktop or something that you use on a headset on a PlayStation that will wirelessly link you to your PC. No. They're coming out with an adapter. And it's basically on move through regulation. Look at Joy. Look at Joy. Y'all. Look at Joy. Look at Joy. It's been moving through regulations in South Korea, supposedly. So it could be imminent that it's going to show up. And this thing's going to be great because it's got tracked controllers. It's got eye tracking. It's got all of that good stuff built inside of it. The rumble, all this stuff is really good. It may end up being the best wired PCVR headset. What do you think about that, Joy?
Oh, we'll see when it comes out. Once that adapter hits, we'll see when it comes out.
So if it's a killer, Joy, can I ask you, will the Duns? I'm not even change the camera. Will the Duns have a PlayStation VR 2 headset? All right, and that gets that. All right, we're just gonna move on from this one. Joy does not want to talk about this. Well, okay, so we got to keep record here, right? So we talked about Apple. All right, we talked about Microsoft. We talked about Immersed. We talked about PlayStation. Well, there's another one out there that just snuck up on us today. In fact, it's so snuck up that the announcement is supposed to happen at AWE. But you know your people are getting things done. Okay, we find stuff and we sniff it out. This
not that we leaking it.
We not leaking it because it was already leaked. I was gonna say it was already leaked. Okay, we can't leak something that's already leaked. But since it did leak, your family got it. X-Real. Okay, we got X-Real glasses in this household. Yep. Check this out. They're coming out with the Beam Pro. Now, this is specifically going to work with the Air glasses. I believe the Air 2 or Air Pros. And this device has 3D cameras in it to capture. I think they're coming after that Vision Pro mindset, right?
Everybody's coming after it.
So remember, small form factor. Glasses. We're going back to bring out the Ray-Bans. Shout out to the Ray-Bans. You know, if y'all want to sponsor us. But so small form factor with a wire that's plugged into a phone type device that allow you to control it. That will house your applications. That will allow it to have enough power, and it has a power brick inside of it. You can also charge this while you're using it. You can watch movies with it. I mean, this is perfect for the plane. To me, this is much easier to bring on a plane than, we'll talk about travel mode in a little bit. Joy laughing at me on the last trip we was on with the Quest 3 in my ears. But that's beside the point. So the Beam is coming out, and the thing I love about it is the cameras. I love the point. Yeah. They have cameras built in, charging built in. They're going to expand this to do more spatial applications, hand tracking, etc. This is really cool. All built like in a phone form factor just for this device. I think this is really cool. What do you think about it?
I really think it's cool too. And the thing that I like best about it is that it's discreet. I mean, what I found when we were going to the airport and when you had your Quest and stuff, people just was looking around like they never seen it before. I wish they probably didn't. But it's kind of that awkward feeling and whatnot. But I love how this is discreet, where it looks like a phone. It looks like you just have a pair of glasses on, but it's a whole, AR experience. I absolutely love that.
So at AWE this year, we're going to check this out in person. You're going to probably see some coverage from us about this because I think this is going to be excellent. I know Joy absolutely is going to love these types of things. Now, I want to give a shout out in the building. We got Go Play Esports, Southern University in the building.
Hey there.
Tuning in, fam. Grateful on the go. Yes, grateful on the go. Absolutely. That's what we want. We don't want the form factor to be anything less than on the go. The Apple Vision Pro wears that, the Quest 3 wears that. Like I said, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it.
I just wish, can I just say this, Joy? Can I put this on me for a second? Just
go ahead
for a second. I just wish that we could have, I just really wish that we could truly have a black Quest 3. That's all I want.
Yeah, I mean.
A black Quest 3. Why can't we have a black Quest 3? Meta,
Like
if you're
just in
listening.
case you have your outfits, you want to change it. One day you want to have black, one day you want
Yes.
to have white. That's dope.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, okay, What's the number again? I'm testing joy. I'm testing joy. So, what we
You're
don't talk
not
about?
testing me. I'm just
Apple,
Apple,
Microsoft.
PlayStation,
Okay,
X-Real,
X Real, Immersed.
Immersed.
Well, guess what, Joy? We still got more. Google and Magic Leap today announced a partnership for XR, y'all. Now,
Man,
I want y'all to understand something about Magic Leap. A lot of you don't know the history of XR and VR. This was the start of spatial computing. Magic Leap was literally the start of spatial computing. There was a famous demo back in the day. This is years ago where it showed like a whale flying around a room and an elephant in someone's hand and all this good stuff. That was all the Magic Leap device. We got to see this at AWE with our good friends at
last year.
Figment,
Yeah.
and it's really, really cool. It's a transparent glasses. This is what we want to get to. Now the field of view is like a block. It's like this big, but what you see in that block is incredible.
It's incredible.
Okay. So Google, now we gotta say this because me and Joy watched Google I/O as we watch all keynotes, and we jammed out to the brother in the little robe while he was
getting
dancing.
it. He was getting
it. But all we got was AI, 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 AI. Look, I can't even say AI, AI. That's all we got. We got nothing. Everyone in the XR, we were throwing our author fists at it. We had a GIF. We was like, "Show us Google XR." Dang it, nothing. We got nothing for it. Okay, but Google is now working with Magic Leap,
With magically.
and I'm curious. Samsung is still working on their device. I'm curious to see what this partnership could look like because I think this is coming. I think Horizon OS did some things to the ecosystem. Okay, I think it did some ripples in the ecosystem.
Oh yeah.
It's rippled the ecosystem. So I think people are starting to pay attention to all of this and seeing that. So we don't know a whole lot about this. It's just actually breaking news literally today, a few hours ago. Google and Magic Leap making this announcement. So really excited to see where that goes from. We got Show Futuristic in the building saying Black Quest Pro, Quest 3 Pro equals fire. Absolutely. Now,
Yeah.
he just leaked something. You know something? Show that we don't know? A Quest 3 Pro? Are we getting a Quest 3 Pro, bro? I need you to know. Put it in the comment section. If you the leaker, if you the leaky leaks, I think y'all he was actually the one who leaked the X Real beam stuff. Yeah, so don't come for us, yeah, X Real. Anyway, Joy, I've been loving it. So the last he said I wish. Last bit of news, and then we'll move on to our apps of the week. I hope y'all enjoying this. Y'all make sure you're hitting the thumbs up. We see y'all in the building. We see y'all tuning in. We appreciate you. Peace and love, hip hop and VR. Hey, we appreciate that, fam. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
But we got a last piece of news. Now we wanted to break up the monotony. We talk about all this hardware, and this show can become all about the hardware, but we want to always mention and show a little bit of the heart behind why we do this, why XR is so important to us, and how it can transform lives. Now, Joy, we came across an article today where prisoners are using VR to prepare them for after release. Right?
Yeah, it's a women facility that is training women who are prisoners that are about to be released for them to have a skill and to be able to get a job once they leave prison.
Yeah.
And so it's preparing them what's to come. And so this particular app that they're training on is a auto technician app. And so they're learning how to change the oil and different aspects of the cars so they can get hired. And so this is like transformative for these different women that's going to be, getting released and have a new take on life.
I love that so much. That just shows, we're in this bubble where we're talking about all these cool devices and things like that. Heck, a Quest 2 with a certain type of person, anyone who can get their hands on the XR device. Look, we want this to be so affordable. We say it almost all the time. We need to be so affordable that you can go to a gas station and pick up an XR headset. I think we're
Yeah.
getting there with all these like all these headsets. It's XR summer,
Coming
okay?
out.
It's
Right.
XR summer, okay? And I think it's gonna be XR fall and XR winter too. But all that being said, I really believe that VR is so transformative, Joy. It's
It
so,
is.
I mean, it's changed our lives.
Yeah.
And this to me, if think about, we had these types of devices when we were in school.
I
Like
know, right? It's
what,
like,
you know, we was talking about the Magic School Bus the other day. What if there was a Magic School Bus type application that lets you go to the cellular system, like we saw on the TV show, and you actually can view it and be around there? Like, I just, man, y'all don't know how lucky kids don't know
it
how lucky
takes
they are.
learning to a whole new level.
It
And
really
so
does.
this is why we try to expose people to this technology and let them know what's coming, because VR, AR, AI is going to affect every aspect of our lives in
Absolutely.
every single, sector. But it's nothing to be feared. It's something to be embraced. And once you embrace it and put it to good use, it's incredible.
Absolutely, Joy. Absolutely. So, yeah, I just want to shout out them. I think this was in Maryland,
Yeah,
Baltimore,
Marilyn.
Maryland, and I just shout out to them for being pioneers to want to have this type of program. I hope this is something that kind of continues through. I would love to see this be just a part of everyday life. Once again, that's the mission of Get Them to the Metaverse. So, love this, Joy. Now, Joy, we have talked and talked and talked about the news. I'm
This
excited about.
breaking news, it's been the
It's
longest
been it's been the longest
that
breaking
we've
news.
had.
I think this is a record. Guinness, go ahead
Yeah.
and put it on the record. You know, as the longest breaking news segment we've had on Get Them to the Metaverse. I'm submitting that to Guinness after this. Just being honest.
I
All right.
cannot.
So let's get into our apps of the week now. Joy, I I apologize y'all early because Joy has her favorite types of games, and y'all
I do.
let's just get into it, Joy. What is your app of the
First
week?
of all, you are not going to be talking down about my apps that
Come
I
on.
like because I find it soothing. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And the app we're talking about today is Power Wash Simulator, the SpongeBob SquarePants edition. I had so much fun doing this and
Yes.
playing this game. It's so soothing to me hearing, I have so much going on. And so to be like kind of mindless, just thinking about different things, it's soothing to me. But I like SpongeBob SquarePants too. And so to be able to be in Bikini Bottom and seeing their houses and
Come
stuff and interacting with it's really cool. So
on.
shout out
Absolutely.
to Power Wash Simulator for putting another aspect of what I love into your game. So thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we just got a super chat. We appreciate it so much.
Oh,
Saying Peter
thank
Carey looking at
you.
himself in the mirror saying, thanks for being you. Oh man, we really appreciate that. Shout out to
Oh,
you,
thank
man.
you.
Thank you so much. It really appreciate it. But Joy, I gotta say this. I witnessed you. You are a different JoyReign after you play Power Wash Simulator. I always know that it's like the sneaker commercial, like the Snickers commercial. Like, you know, like, have you eaten a Snickers yet? I'll be like, have you played Power Wash
Power Wash
yesterday?
Simulator.
Have you played it yet? Because you might need to play it to make sure that we good. And then you come back and talk to me. But yeah, like Joy absolutely loves it. She is a spokesperson for Power Wash Simulator. She should be on the commercial. Look at her cute face.
I should be, but I mean,
Look.
that is not no kind of paid whatever. I just
Hold
love
on.
playing the game.
You know what we like to say. Future Lab, if you would like to sponsor us, please hit the line, okay? Because
Right.
we can do that. We built for that. We built for that. So that was Joy's app of the week. Now
Yeah, that's
mine,
my app of the week.
mine's a little different, Joy. Okay.
Okay.
I needed to take a break too. Okay.
Okay.
We've been on an event space. We've been moving around a little bit. Flying here, flying there. And for me, I needed a little grass, a little green, little people like, what the heck is he?
Be like, is he finna do lawnmower simulator?
No, that was a few weeks ago. Ultimate Swing Golf is it for me. Okay, let me tell you why. I play Golf Plus. It's for serious golfers. I'm not a serious golfer, but shout out to Ryan and his entire team. It's an incredible app, and I still use it almost every week. Mm-hmm. However, Walkabout Mini Golf is cool, but we don't like the avatars. We've had this conversation.
You already know. I already said it. If your If your avatars are whack, we're not using your app.
that. So,
So,
Ultimate Swing Golf. The avatars are cool. They're not meta avatars, but they're still cool. This game, for some reason, is the perfect mixture of arcade and simulation that I was looking for in a VR golf game. I played a lot of Hot Shot Golf back on the PlayStation. This is from the same people that made it. I played on PlayStation, PSP, PSP Vita, all the home consoles, all the mobile consoles, and shout out to them. Clap hands. This is an incredible game. And one cool factor about it, while we were out of town, I got to get away a little bit in a part of the hallway where I could just kind of have a big floor in front of me, and it has mixed reality. You can do putting mixed reality as well as actually golf in mixed reality. And so I set the putt super far away. Y'all see a video on that at some point. Super far away, and was able to sink it in and just get my practice in on the green. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to get my Tiger Woods on. No did it though. Amen. But yeah, it's a really good game, Joy. I really enjoy it. So shout out to Clap Hands and Ultimate Swing Golf. That is my app of the week. Now, new app of the week. It's not a game this time around. Okay, it's not a game. There's an app me and Joy use a ton, different for different reasons and different purposes since it came out, and that is Workrooms. And today, Workrooms dropped a huge update on the MetaQuest store, their biggest update they've actually ever had, where you can now resize, rescale, and modify the way your screens show up. And so not only can you add 3 monitors to your laptop, so if you only have 1 monitor, when you're in the headset you can see 3 monitors. Not only can you have meetings in the space, but now you can finally move them around as you need to. You can scale them to the size you would like. And you're also in this serene area, as you can see in the video in a second, this serene mountaintop area that's just really nice. It's got the see-through for the track keyboard. Joy, it's a joy.
It's like, it's finally updated.
Look at the video. I'm going to end up resting my arms oh, this is so beautiful. And then I'm back in my reality. Come on, shout out to the transitions. All right. Getting things done, fam, is transition kings and queens.
Okay?
Yeah. But honestly, it's a great update. Now, I am a little upset. They took away the cityscape. They took away the different ways you can have breakout tables. They took away the whiteboard. We know a few organizations that use that from time to time. Yes, sharing computer is easy. Yes, getting into the link is much easier. But I'm hoping and believing and praying that this is just the beginning of the changes for Horizon Workrooms. And hopefully what me and Joy would love to actually see is Horizon Workrooms just be brought into Horizon Worlds. And then you can actually build a world. Imagine being able to build your own office space. We could build our Honest Leaf Media in there and have our computers in there. Oh, we will never leave. Because we're always working, people.
Always working.
We're always working. So that is all of the apps of the week. Now, we do have one more thing we want to talk about this going into the summer of XR, and that is travel mode for Quest.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Joy, we were on a plane. Thank you for not making fun of me.
Of course not. If anything, I was defending. Like, if somebody was looking, I was like...
She was like, no. Do it again, Joy. Do it again.
Like, they were looking at you strange, and I'm like...
You got an issue? Is there an issue?
What?
Is there an issue? Honestly.
Do we need some words to be exchanged? But anyway.
Yeah, so we got a chance to, like I said, we were on our way to the competition we were talking about earlier, and we were on the plane leaving out, and off the ground, we are playing. I'm literally in the air playing Angry Birds in mixed reality, as you can see in the video here. Like, the point that I'm seeing blocks hit people in the head, pigs, like, it was beautiful. Okay, it was. I honestly, if I can get this in a form factor that doesn't look as sometimes awkward as the Quest 3, once again, please, Meta, give us a black Quest 3. I just think it would be sleeker. It just would look better with all those cameras in front. But anyway, it was really cool to be able to play this game in headset. It didn't move, it didn't fly away. Everything was stable as they promised. Now, shout out to Meta, because even the Apple Vision Pro, if you look outside the window, unfortunately, the Vision Pro kind of gets a little lost in the sauce and has to kind of recenter itself. I was purposely, because we was testing this while we were flying, purposely trying to break it, and it just works. I mean, look at this. It's working, y'all. Look at the camera quality. Everything's working. I'm playing Angry Birds, honestly, while we are in the air. Joy over there watching some cool stuff on Netflix. We was having a good time on our little short flight that we had. So shout out to Meta. You guys really pulled it off. Travel Modes works exactly as you guys promised. In fact, we're going to give them the good claps, Joy. We're going to give them the good claps. We're going to give them the good claps. They deserve a good clap. So we are talking today about XR Summer is here. Now, y'all, I want you to think about something. We just talked about a lot of headsets. Okay, we went overboard on headsets just now. We just talked about travel mode, and a lot of people don't realize, people might be taking trips, and I think this was perfect timing for Meta. I think this is a perfect time for all these headsets to come out because they know people can be traveling, going on cruises, getting on planes, getting on trains, and all that's working right now. But we have a cool event that's going to be coming up soon. One of the biggest events, right, in the entire augmented world or augmented reality world, in the virtual reality world, and that is AWE, and that's happening in just a few weeks, and we're excited because we're going to be out there, and we'll give you more information about that when it's time of what we'll be doing out there once we get there. But that's why we call it XR Summer, because in just next week, June 7th, I believe, is going to be a game showcase. Now, Meta has not announced. Now, we're about to get into the weeds here. If show's still working, the show, we need you to leak some stuff if you know some stuff. But Meta normally has a game showcase that they have. That's what we learned about Asgard's Wrath 2. In fact, we were at AWE last year. It aired at a point where we was too early in the morning to watch it. But it was great. We got a chance to catch up on it when we came off the show floor, where they actually announced the biggest title that ever came out on MetaQuest, which is Asgard's Wrath 2. They announced Ghostbusters. They announced a whole bunch of different titles at that event. So we have not gotten that yet. We don't know if there's a game showcase just yet. And to me, if it hasn't been announced, at least by tomorrow, I would assume that we're probably not getting that. But they did tell us to be watching on June 7th for some cool announcements around some games. I believe Batman, there's a Batman Arkham game coming out for Quest, and people are going crazy.
They're going crazy.
They're going crazy about it. Now, Joey, can I put it on my camera real quick? Because I just want to tell Meta something. Meta. Grand Theft Auto. Where is it? What happened?
What happened? I guarantee you, if that comes out, so many headsets are going to fly off the shelf. Like, where is it?
I don't care if it's I don't care if it's a Quest 4 exclusive. Just show me a trailer. Promise. Tell us that it's still on. Now, for what we know and what we understand, it's still technically on. We just have not heard nothing since like 2021 or 2. I think 2021 when that was announced. So that's 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. Okay, it's been years, y'all. Where's it at? Okay, but anyway, there's supposed to be some other game announcement.
We're gonna start a petition.
We're gonna start a petition. Okay, all right. We love you, Meta, but we need that. And Show gonna get the petition together because he said, laugh out loud. You leak it out there, man. We know you leaking. But anyway, the whole point of this, what we're trying to say is they got the game showcase next week. You got AWE right after WWDC. Right after WWDC. Literally the week afterwards. Last year, it was the week before, which was kind of wild.
Yeah.
Because me and Joe we were there. We were literally down the street. We ate at a sushi spot that was 5 miles away. We're not going to talk about it. 5 miles away from Apple's campus. And we were like, we didn't get a chance on that trip. We did eventually get a chance to go to Apple's campus on another trip that we went out there. But we were right there, and everyone, the hallways of AWE was like
buzzing.
Something is coming next week.
Yeah.
And it was one of the most biggest moments in our platform as well. So super excited to see what they have planned at WWDC. Super excited to see what's going to be shown off because X-Real already said they got big announcements on June 18th, I believe. And that is during the AWE time. And we know our good friends at Snapdragon got all kind of craziness that they might be talking about.
Oh, yeah.
And we don't know anything, so don't come to us. We don't know anything. we gotta wait just like everybody else. But we rock the Snapdragon hard, so we're gonna be there and hear all the news they have. And then after that, just a few months after that, here comes Connect. Okay. Now, Joy, I do want to ask you, Quest 3 has been killing it.
It has.
Quest 3 has absolutely been killing it this year. I don't know. They took mixed reality. Do you think, I want to ask your honest opinion, was the Quest Pro really just a developer kit for Quest 3? I really want to hear your thoughts on that.
The way that they haven't been talking about Quest Pro anymore, it makes you think that, you know? And it's basically Quest. Okay, so the other day we shot a video in the Quest Pro, and we went back and looked at it and compared it to Quest 3, and we were like, oh my gosh, we didn't realize how, I don't want to say how bad it was, but how different it is now that the Quest 3 is so upgraded from Quest Pro, and it's like, what are they doing with Quest Pro? You never hear them say anything about Quest Pro. The only thing that I absolutely love about Quest Pro is the face tracking. And when I go into Horizon Worlds, like, you get to see my facial expression. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
The cutest face. The cutest face in the world.
But you get to see that. But other than that, I mean, when I go on Quest 3, it's just light years away from Quest Pro, and you would think a Pro version would be better than
it was at the time.
I
it was
know
better than the Quest 2. Here's the problem: if they just could release the Quest Pro with the same chip as the Quest 3, I would go back in an instance. The reason why is because it would have the power that we need. It has the eye tracking, face tracking, and I love that open form factor. I know Boz.
That part too. That part too is a really good thing. About.
He's hinted at that we might get some accessories, maybe around Connect. We don't know. He's hinted though that there's going to be possibly an open interface for Quest 3, some type of way where you could take that off and be able to do that. So he's hinted that he's a huge fan of that, and that he didn't have nothing to announce, but that if you like it and he likes it, if he likes it, that's a good sign that something may come of it. So
allegedly.
Once again, rumored leak. Show just leaked that to me just now a few seconds ago. Listen. So we've talked this whole show. Now we got a huge announcement we're about to talk about. But I want we want to just sum up this XR summer. Let's sum it back up. X-Real, Quest 3, possibly a Quest 3 Lite is coming. Possibly.
Allegedly.
PCVR with the PSVR 2. Still waiting on Samsung and Google to do something. Look, the GIF, I wish I would have loaded it up. That GIF is like, do something. Do something. That's how we are with Samsung and Google. Y'all need to do something, okay? But we do have an announcement, and we've been saving it for the podcast today. We're really excited to talk about it. I don't know, Joe. You ready to get into the big announcement, because this is a big thing. I want to say this first before you say I'm gonna give you the honors to tell everybody what it is. So we went to AWE last year for the first time, and one of the things we made very clear, Show was actually there, so he knows this. We had this conversation. We want to see more people of color, more minorities, more black and brown, more diversity and inclusion, not just our race, but every race represented in augmented World Expo, in mixed reality, in virtual reality, in all these different platforms. And we made it a pact with ourselves that we would take every opportunity when there's an opportunity to raise awareness of what we do and what we pushing to do it. And so, Joy, I'm going to let you give the honors. You guys know that we were asking for your votes. We were asking for you to vote for us and to keep us in your prayers as we went out to not fight, but
I was like, wait, what?
To go after the goal of being recognized as best content creators for the Augie Awards 2024. And we just got some news yesterday that Joy is about to share with you guys.
Yes, we are finalists for the best content creators for the Augie Awards. So thank you, everyone. Thank you so much to all of you who voted, who got a chance to vote. We are super excited. We're humbled. We're honored to get this recognition, to be one of the finalists. And so it's left up to the judges now for them to decide who's winning. And so
we're hoping
we're
that
super
excited. That you guys are judging for us, hopefully. But that being said, there's some great folks in there. Shout out to Between Realities. They are in there as well. Lucas is another great creator. Lensless, a few other people that's in there. We're the top 5, y'all. So we made it into the top 5 of this thing. So we're gonna be there. We're gonna be ready and excited to hear, and we're gonna celebrate whether it's us or not. We're gonna celebrate the winners. But you know we gonna freaking turn up. We gonna come back with that Augie in our hand, and we gonna have a whole. We going to turn up and not turn down for what? Okay.
For what?
For what? For what? All right. So just shout out to you. Look, it's a celebration. Rick James voice. It's a celebration. Yes. Super excited about the ability and the opportunity to represent for Getting Things Done and the whole Getting Things Done nation. Thank you once again from the bottom of our hearts for voting for us and making sure that we had a spot in the top 5. So this will always be a mark for us on our channel in history that we made it this far. The Augie Award is a prestigious award. It is recognized by everyone in the XR VR community. So it was a lot to us to bring it home. So we're hoping to bring it home for all. So
for those of you who didn't know, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. So it's incredible.
Yes. Well, Joy, this has been a phenomenal show. We got through it. It's been a lot.
It's been a lot. But we want to tell everybody who took the time to come and hang with us. Thank y'all so much. We really appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out with us and hearing all the news that we had to tell you all today. But JDun, what you have to say?
Listen, I'm just gonna say this, man. I need y'all to understand how lit we about to be this summer, okay? It's finally our time. Yo, Joy dancing, hold up. I gotta get a dancing. Joy dancing, I gotta get a dancing, hold up. Listen now, we will get lit again on here because that's what Get Into Metaverse is all about. And we gonna be coming back. Look, listen, we ain't about to take no breaks. Y'all about to still get this work. There's gonna be another episode probably next week. And then we got to that because we back in the seat, and then we back AWE. Who knows? You might get a live. I don't know. You might get a live. It ain't gonna be an OnlyFans live, but it's gonna be a live. All right. But listen, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us so much. We have 36 people right now streaming in, watching us. Thank y'all so much. It means the world to us that you would take the time out to check out our podcast and connect with us. And we will see y'all next time on Get 'em to the Metaverse. Peace.